Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing very well. Today we're going to be taking a look at the build battle results for March. So if you don't know what build battles are, at the start of every month I put out a theme and then you guys can build something around that theme, usually a showcase, sometimes an obby, usually a showcase. We take a look at the top builds that have been sent in and then we decide which ones are the top ones. So we get 4 ones which we think were built the best with best build quality and 4 ones that we think were the most creative. And so I'm going to just showcase these top 8 that we found. And you guys head to the link in the description, tell me which ones were your favorite, and let's get straight into it. The theme this month was hot air balloon, so I need them to build something that resembles a hot air balloon, and I was using a definition this month to make sure everyone was like on the correct thing. It needs to have a flame or a place where a flame would be, and a bag of some kind that is holding the object up. That was the definition. All right, let's take a look. So the first build we've got, and this build is really built well, as you'll see with all of them. This one has a double flame pulling up the big hot air balloon, kind of like a ship actually, but it does fit the criteria. You can see this is built really awesome. I might be from Hat of Time. I think that's what that hat's suggesting, but I might be wrong. So you can sit down, play with some cards here. You can see just how really well detailed everything here is. We've got the turbines at the back, which is pretty cool. And yeah, that's the first build. Pretty awesome. The second build here, this one's a bit smaller, but it's still really cool. This one's kind of actually like a house. It kind of seems a house, a boat, all under a hot air balloon. You can climb up this ladder here and sit on this chair, and that would be where I guess you would control the hot air balloon, maybe? Or no, this is where you could control the heat going into the balloon. That makes sense. You can also go into this little thing, and that's where you would control the direction. Super awesome, cute little build. I love the slate on the roof as well. All right, third build here. I had to fly around on this one using the new fly tools. Couldn't actually get in. But it looks really cool. Doesn't have a flame, but it looks like there should be a flame right there, and so I've let this one slide. But yeah, it's really cool. It looks like a steampunk vibe from this hot air balloon, and you can just see the detail on here. It's really amazing. It's got the cogs, it's got a little fan on the top, pretty awesome. And yeah, it's just so intricate details, and I really like you can sit in that chair at the bottom, and it has all the different tubes and places where things would be moving around. I think it's super awesome. Up next, we've got this hot air balloon tea party build. So we've got a hot air balloon here. It fits all the criteria. It's got a flame. It's got a big sack of air, and it looks pretty simple, but pretty well built. Inside the basket is where the magic happens. On this one, you can sit down, read a book. You've got a stack of books, a tree, you've got a table. It's a tea party. You've got tea, you've got biscuits, you've got everything that you could think of to eat, which is so awesome. Imagine actually being in that. Super cool, and it's built really well. Okay, moving on to the creativity category. So the next 4 we thought were the most creative. So let me know which one you think was really creative out of these 4. So the first one we've got here is it's kind of an obby. It's got the 2 hot air balloons in the sky. What you've got to do is climb up and get to the second hot air balloon. That's the objective. So first you climb up here, and you need some planks, so you have to head across and find some planks. I already know where they are, but they're over here, and you can see there's quite a lot of detail on the ground as well. You get the planks, then you need to get some more planks to build the ladder. I went and found them, and then you climb up the ladder into the hot air balloon, head across this tightrope, which is super awesome, and finally finish within this hot air balloon. So this one was really cool. I think it was really creative, and it had an obby aspect. It was like some kind of adventure. You had to find things and climb. Really cool. This next one is super creative. It's a hot air balloon battle. So there's loads of different hot air balloons, and they're having some kind of fight. There's like an alien balloon. They've just exploded a Bloxy Cola sign. Honestly, there's so much going on in this one. I was like confused onto where even to film, but you can see there's loads of different hot air balloons. There's me sat down there, and yeah, they're all having like a big fight with laser guns and things. Really creative, and it's built pretty well as well. But yeah, super cool build. All right, this next one is a little bit different, but it is really creative. So they've built just a little chair. They didn't use a seat. They used a trip part. But you can see they've built a pixel art of a hot air balloon, that's just so cool. That's really creative, I thought, anyway. But the magic happens when you press this button over here, and it shows the pixel art, but it's now massive. Super awesome. Yeah, it's what a creative spin on the theme. They haven't done 3D, they've done 2D pixel art. Nice. And the final one in the creativity category is this one. It's a hot air balloon festival, so you can see all the balloons going around. It's like a big festival, happy times. What I like here is the street. You've got this cafe and advertisements, and look, rent hot air balloons, $15 an hour. Happy Hot Air Festival, buy one get one free, discount $10 when in the festival. It's like all really well themed towards this big festival, this big hot air balloon festival. And you can even jump into one of the hot air balloons and look at these hot air balloons. Look, there's a Sus Among Us hot air balloon. There's the Despacito Spider hot air balloon. Super awesome. Yeah, very cool. And so there you go. There were all the builds for this month's build battle. Let me know which one you thought was the best out of, so which one was built the best, and then from the second 4, which one were the most creative. Head to the link in the description, vote for your favorites,